Hi everyone, welcome. So, this is the definitive guide on how to win an argument against a woman. There's nothing better out there on the internet, on ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, everyone on the internet you check. Nothing better than what I'm about to tell you. It's foolproof and completely works in all situations, no matter who you're dealing with, when you're dealing with them, their state of mind, their mental health, their physical health, and their religious or political leanings. Everything is covered in this guide. So let me start. First thing, education. You need to be highly education. Go to school. Kindergarten. Start kindergarten, maybe 2 years. Do your nursery school for 2 years. Then you go to primary school. Get the best primary school you can get in the entire world. Travel. Pay all the money, hundreds of thousands of dollars or millions of dollars, whatever amount that the school asks for. Pay for it. Make sure you get the best education. Make sure you're the best at it. Working on it day and night. Study. Ask the teachers questions, write books, read books, do everything. Make sure you have a strong foundation in primary school. After that, make sure you get to the best secondary school in the world. Whether it's $1 million a semester or not, get that. You need it. And this is not going to be an easy task. You need it, as we know it's a question we have had for the longest time and as far as humanity has ever uh, has ever existed. How do you win a, an argument against a woman? It's a big question. So there are big steps that you need to take. So you get to high school, best high school on earth. Make sure you get it. If you don't, your chances will be dropping from 100% to 2 or 3%. So it's crucial. This is a very crucial step. So you get to high school, make sure you do the best. Ask teachers questions again. Make sure you read all the books, read extra books, read books that are not assigned. Read everything from every other high school. Make sure you're spending 23 hours a day studying. Make sure you're the best. And yeah, this gets you to the next step, university. You need to make sure you go to university. You are not winning an argument against a woman without a degree. Not just a degree, you go to your master's level. Make sure you go to your master's level. Yeah, that's 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 just the bare minimum. You're not getting to 100%. You need to get your PhD. Yeah, you need to get your PhD. There is no alternative. Your PhD, and it needs to be the hardest course on earth. Anything as hard as uh, space rockets, such kind of stuff. Yep, get there. You want to make sure this is foolproof. So I'm giving you a foolproof plan. Make sure you don't take it easy. Don't pick easy courses that you're going to get A's and everything. Pick the hardest courses and make sure you get an A in them. Make sure you embarrass the professor and be like you set an easy exam. Like you'll be looking at that paper and be like, I would be a professor and I would do a better job than. So make sure you take that seriously. After that, you need to do a postdoctorate. Postdoctorate, probably at Harvard or MIT or some other university. Make sure you get to the best you can get to improve your chances. This is a very difficult job, so you need to work hard at it. Be a professor. You need to become a professor in the best university on earth, or if you find one on Mars, who knows? Yeah, just make sure it's the best. Otherwise, this is not gonna be an easy task. It has not been done in thousands or millions of years since the dinosaurs used to walk on these earth. This has never happened. I am the first person to offer this guide. So you're done with education, you have a postdoctorate, you're a professor at the best university on earth. So you have just started, you have just stepped your foot in to this discussion. Get stuff. Now we go to politics. You need to be conversant with all the politics of the world. You need to be able to win an argument against the most right wing people. You also need to win an argument against the most left wing people. You need to bring those two together in such a manner that they understand you and they accept, and you don't belong in any of them. You're just an independent observer. I don't want to get into politics. To get into religion, you need to find the best religion in this world. Which one is it? I don't know. You need to find that. Yeah, you need to find that. Like that's as serious as it gets. If you miss out on the religion, let me tell you, this thing is not going to work. It's not going to work. You need to find the best religion. I have it for myself, but I'm not going to share that. That's up to you. Find the best religion. I can't just give you everything. You need to work for it. So find the best religion and make sure you follow it to the latter. Go to service, or if they have service, they have preaching, they have sermons, go to it, participate. Go to a school if they have a school for the religion. Go study that religion from the first page of their scripture to the last. If they have stories, go listen to those stories. Participate. Be the best at it. Be the best. Like in that, you have to be the best at it. You have to be someone that people look up to. People, you give people advice. You hold seminars and conferences. People want to be like you. Others want to kill you because you are so good at what you're doing. You are threatening their lifestyle and their livelihood. Yeah, you need to be that. You need to be a dangerous man in every aspect of this life. You need to understand life as something that no one. Then after that, let's forget about the religion. Just go a little bit about more about religion. You need to go into an extreme period of fasting, not the 40 days Jesus did, not the 52 days that some prisoners were doing during the hunger strikes until they passed away. You need to do 100 days of fasting and prayer. That is mandatory. There is no simpler way to put this. Your mind works on overload when you're fasting. Your mind opens up all the natural instincts that make your mind work faster. When you don't eat, your brain goes into survival mode. It stops worrying about what people are thinking of you. It stops worrying about how your clothes are. It stops worrying about how much your reputation is. All your brain is thinking, how do I get this guy some food? And in doing that, some very miraculous things open. You start seeing things you've never seen. Your brain makes connections it has never made. You will see it will be like a vision from your higher power that you have never seen before. You will see things you have never seen. Try it. 100 days of fasting, no water, no food. Yeah, that. After you try that, you need to do something. You need to explore all the communities because there is not one type of woman in the world. There are so many types of women with different cultural backgrounds, different religions, but you need to understand them, like different political stances and different opinions. You need to understand them fully. You need to understand it. This is a foolproof guide to win an argument against any woman, regardless of who the woman is. This is it. So you have all that. So the next thing you need to do, you need to analyze your dreams. Analyze your dreams. You need to understand how your dreams work and why you dream the things you dream. Make sure you're not dreaming of losing an argument to the woman. That is the worst thing that could happen to you. If you dream, you're dreaming that you're losing an argument, you're going to lose it in real life. So you need to make sure your dreams never have anything like that. You should about winning, winning and winning and winning at everything. Yeah. So that's it. Yeah, that's it. Now you're at step two. There are like 8 more steps. Yeah. But you need to climb at each step strategically and exactly each and every day. You need to dedicate your entire life to this craft because it's not easy. I assure you, it's not easy. It has not been easy for me to find this. I've been working on this blueprint for years and years. And during when you're doing all these things, it is important you stay away from women. You don't understand them. You're doing this because you don't understand. If you understood them, you know how to win an argument against them. But if you have realized, like a lot of other men or all other men, that it's that hard to win an argument against them, you need to stay away from them. Make sure you have the strongest uh, force, like you have the strongest will in yourself before you attempt to do this, before you attempt to get into this argument that you're about to get into. I assure you, things are going to happen. There is going to be a lot of emotion that you're not able to deal with. There is going to be a lot of logic that doesn't make sense to you. There's going to be a lot of regrets. There's going to be a lot of feelings, a lot of remorse that you're going to feel as you're doing all this. It's not an easy job. You're dealing with another human being. A human being is the most difficult and the most complicated thing that has ever been created. You need to be careful with it and you need to take your time. It's not a computer, it's not your phone. You can't just take it to a phone to be fixed. You need a very complicated, a complex system that works on this. That's why you need to do all these things. Next, it's this is very important. You need to find a witch doctor. Yeah, you need to find a witch doctor. These things are not easy. We are getting into another realm that is questionable to some people, but you need to find it. They have posters all over saying, "Oh, I heal broken relationships, stolen things, karma. I deal with all those." You see those posters around, and they have a phone number you can call. I heal diseases. I will make you talk to your ancestors. Like such things, they do such things. So you need to find a witch doctor. This is a bit controversial if you are a member of a religious one, but you need to find a witch doctor. They have something. They have a secret ingredient. Voodoo. Yeah, it's voodoo. Yeah. I understand what I'm telling you. Voodoo. It's the ultimate step. You need to make sure the woman you're about to have an argument with is completely under the influence of voodoo. And they don't know it. Make sure they don't know it. If they tell you to get the head of a hairless eagle, make sure you get that. If they tell you to get the tongue of a lion, make sure you get that. If they tell you to get the tail of a leopard, make sure you get that. Or if they tell you to get the skin of a pig, get that. You need to get everything. Whatever they tell you, bring it. The saliva of a snake, bring it. Bring everything they tell you. Because this is the most important. Maybe there's another more important, but yeah, this is one of the most important steps. Once you go there, be humble. Tell this witch doctor the woman you're about to argue with, the argument you're about to have, and then give them everything they ask for. Stay there 3 days, quiet. Don't say a word to the witch doctor. Just stay there. Listen to what he or she has to say every day for 3 days. Never say a word. Don't sleep. Be awake throughout the night. Keep your eyes open all the time. This is a dangerous place. It's not your usual place. Then after you're there, you will be ready to face your next step. Yeah. After that, you need to go to the ocean. Go to the middle of the ocean. The the Mariana Trench. The Mariana Trench especially. There's a secret void. It's about 12 kilometers below the surface of the ocean. Very deep, deeper than where the Titanic is right now. You need to go to that depth. There's a manuscript that was left by the ancestors of the North African tribes during the Egyptian revolution around 7,000 years ago. They dropped a manuscript of how to win an argument against a woman. The best manuscript ever written. That's why it's hidden so deep. No single human being has been able to get there. But I got a vision. I got a vision of what the manuscript is. I didn't have to go down there. But I'm not telling you. You need to work on it. This is a difficult task. I'm not just going to hand you all the information. You need to go to the bottom of the Maria. Get the manuscript. It has every single detail about what a woman is, what species she is, and how you can win that argument. Because winning an argument against a woman as a man is the absolute greatest thing you can do in this world. It's easier than becoming the president. It's easier than becoming the king of Britain. It's easier than becoming the president of the United States of America. It's bigger than King Jong Un himself and his gold status in the country. It's the absolute greatest thing you can do. So you need to do this. Get to the bottom of the Mariana Trench. Get the manuscript. Read it. It's about 3 million pages, bigger than the Epstein files, but it contains every single detail that you will need forever. You will be the smartest man who has ever lived. You will increase in height to 10 feet tall. You will be muscular than Ronnie Coleman. You will be a mastermind. And this is not light talk. This is serious manly talk. Every man needs to know this. Women don't want you to know this, but this is a secret. Anyway, If you're trying to win an argument as